Hi, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dan Schatt, co-founder and CEO of Cred. We're trying a new format. I hope you like it. The team thought that it would be much more personable if I come to you right from my office here, which is, as you can see, my home office. Hope all of you are safe and healthy out there. We are all at Cred working from home and remotely in the San Francisco Bay Area and Southern California, plugging right along as usual. So I thought in this format I'd make a few announcements or mention a few things that you may or may not have seen, and then just go ahead and answer some of the questions I've seen. And if you like this format, we'll just continue it regularly, and I'll try to get every question addressed. So first of all, I wanted to make sure that you saw the announcement about Bethany DeLude, who is our new Chief Information Security Officer coming to Cred. She actually was at the NSA for several years, senior management post there, as well as running security for the House Judiciary. Amazing security assignment. She is absolutely top notch, the best in her field in security, and we are just absolutely thrilled to have her. So she is leading all the security efforts for Cred. She's ran security and risk for banks, and certainly she likes this new opportunity to really come right into blockchain. And I think it also bodes well. In general, it's a great signal to the community that we have people like Bethany coming on board. In addition, we just brought on board Daniel Goldstein, who joins us, was most recently at Emergent Technologies, where he did a lot of work in Ethereum, and he previously was at westernunion.com, and we need someone like Daniel, who really understands deeply engineering as it relates to security, risk, payments infrastructure, data, because we are basically building the next generation set of financial services here. And we want to make sure that, number one, everything is always built with safety and safeguarding and security as our utmost priority. And so Daniel's also spent several years in the security field. So we're very thrilled to have both of them. And you may have seen some updates overall to our UI UX, and we're thrilled to be continuing to work on it to drive ever greater design changes. You're going to see a lot more, I think, announcements coming a little bit later in the summer that are going to be very exciting, related to our overall functionality and about our partners. So with that, let me jump right into to answering some of these questions that I see. So first one, I have no question for this turn. However, I would like to thank Dan and the team for their hard work and efforts invested in making the world free from financial frustrations. Well, thank you very much. That's our goal. Our goal is to basically really rid the world of financial frustrations and make earning easy for everyone, and try to eliminate a lot of the waste and fat in traditional financial services architecture and supply chains, making it much more efficient when we leverage blockchain technology. Then I've got a few questions related to tokens to add. Pax Gold, looks like Horizon, Zen, BSV. So, what I want to mention here is that we are always on the lookout to add more crypto assets, more cryptocurrencies, and we'll continue to do so. We actually take in a number of additional currencies through our wealth management capital markets desk today. Those are done manually. Usually you need about $100,000 to sort of engage in the wealth management side, but if you have tokens that you don't see on the retail platform and you're looking to sort of place significantly more, you can always reach out directly and schedule time with one of our wealth management associates. But I will say that I've marked these for our team to take a look at, and we'll continue to look to add others when we see that there's a lot of community interest in particular tokens. Next question, are there any plans to review and improve the LBA tokenomics model to both satisfy hodlers and newcomers alike? Looks like this relates to another question here. Will there always be a 10,000 LBA requirement to receive premium rates? In other words, what happens if LBA token price significantly increases? So, great questions. So one of the key tenets and principles of everything that we do is this principle of fairness. LBA is truly a utility token, and we wanted to think when we were designing this utility token of the best loyalty rewards type experience that we'd ever experienced, and then see how leveraging blockchain technology and actually having a token could 10x the amount of benefits to our community with designing the token rather than anything like loyalty or rewards. And and so I often think about an analogy with Amazon and Amazon Prime. If any of you have really looked into Amazon Prime, you'll note that they're always continuously adding more and more benefits to you for being a member of Amazon Prime. It goes on and on and on, from faster shipping times to additional content that you can get. You're always sort of feeling like there's more and more and more. Well, we wanted to start with that baseline and say, okay, how could we take something like Amazon Prime and make it even better? And so with LBA, some of the different, versus Amazon Prime, you'll note that you own the LBA. You don't have to pay out, like in the case of Amazon Prime, you're paying, $120 or more per year. In the case of our program, you basically just have to own 10,000 LBA, and you can get a lifetime of benefits, is an unlimited number of programs, always earning premium rates. And so we thought that is significantly better than anything we've seen. And there is a finite supply of LBA out there. You'll note that at this point, pretty much close to all of the LBA, the vast majority of LBA circulates freely today around the world. And increasingly, as more and more people come into Cred, they buy 10,000 LBA. Oftentimes they buy even more, but they make sure that they can lock down the 10,000 LBA to get all of the benefits. And as more and more and more people stake, as our integrations continue to happen with all of our partners, LBA naturally, based on supply and demand, we'll definitely see you'll see some sort of an impact here. Where we think this really is headed is that from a fairness perspective, if you came early onto LBA before we've really had a chance to get going, or if you're coming in when the overall global economy is suffering and all assets are down, including all utility tokens. Once you buy in, that's you're going to get these lifetime of benefits, these sort of benefits of 10,000 LBA, and whatever happens in the future, our bet is that more and more people are going to be using Cred and experiencing Cred and experiencing LBA. So at some point, if LBA is significantly more, people that come in later and discover it will have to pay more. And we think that's very fair because people that come in and discover Cred early and get involved should benefit. When they got in, it was at a lower price. So we have a lot of LBA that is in our reserves, and we intend to really keep it that way because we see this as just additional balance sheet protection and liquidity that can just support our financial services goal of basically driving a lot more inclusion and equitable financial services around the world. So that looks like, other than the number of tokens, I think that was the last question I've seen, but I'm happy to jump in and answer more questions on a regular basis. Hopefully you found this helpful. I hope everyone, again, is staying safe and healthy out there, and we're really appreciative of you spending time watching this video and engaging with Cred, and there's a lot more fantastic things to come look forward to another video soon with you. Thanks very much.